The Open, the CrossFit Open is right around the corner. Some people are like, yes. Other people are super intimidated, and others are like, it's just not for me. And I'm here to tell you that it's for you. Even if you're not competitive, the CrossFit Open is a great opportunity. So, first, what is the Open? The Open is a 3 week online competition that is done at affiliates across the world. So, for 3 weeks, we'll do one workout every Friday, and you'll log your workout score into the CrossFit site. There'll be a giant leaderboard, and we'll do those three workouts for those 3 weeks. Now, the top people from the Open would go to the semifinal to the games, and that is the televised event and all the big top 1% people doing their thing. That's the professionals. So, simply, it's a 3 week competition. It's three workouts once every Friday that we do in a group setting. And we have somebody count your reps and make sure we're moving through full range of motion. So, how we do it is every Friday night, that will be the workout for the group class. And then afterwards, we'll have a potluck, we'll hang out, have some fun, have a good time. During the workout, class will be structured. We'll brief the workout. We'll warm up, the specific warm up, and then we'll do the workout in two heats. Heat one will go, and then heat two will judge heat one, and then vice versa. Heat one will judge heat two. And what we mean by judge is you're counting reps and you're making sure people are doing the full range of motion. So if somebody's squatting, you're making sure they're hitting full depth. If we're doing wall balls, you're making sure they're hitting full depth and hitting the height. You're making sure that the thruster is fully locked out, right? You're making sure that they're moving through those reps. They're making sure that they're going in the proper order, making sure they're doing the right number. So it's not like you're like, you know, super judgy or anything. You're just helping them on their workout to be able to perform their best instead of having to trying to remember what's next, what's the next movement, or what number am I at. You have somebody there helping you count, helping you say what's next, and that makes it a lot more fun. I don't need to worry about those things. I can just focus on doing my best. So that's how we'll do it. You sign up for class, you come to class, you do the workout, and then you log your workout afterwards. So why would I want to do that? Well, there's a couple reasons to do it. The first one, it's a check-in. Hey, once we do this once a year, and we get to check in. Hey, what is my fitness like? What is my capability at? And it's not if I got a higher ranking or lower ranking, but hey, last year I couldn't do any toes bar, and this year I did five. That's awesome. That's a win. We get to check in on to see how we've grown physically and mentally. Hey, last year it just really stressed me out, and this year I just had a lot of fun, and it was great. Um, Having that check in once a year to make sure that we're working towards what we want to work towards, to be fit for life, to be able to sit on the floor with the grandkids, to be able to test ourselves here and there, to be able to, like, if you always run but never run a 5K in a race, it's kind of the same thing. Like, it doesn't matter if you get first or last in the 5K. What matters is, hey, did you do better in it? Did you train for it? Did you get something out of it? And that's what we're trying to do. What it also does is it puts you in an environment that is just a little bit different than the group class. There's just a little bit more excitement. There's a little bit more energy. Everybody's doing the same workout. You get to, strategize beforehand and watch videos of other people doing it and talk to other members and see how they do it. When you're around other people that are pushing themselves to be healthy and fit, you're going to rise to that, right? This is a rising tide raises all boats, right? It's the same thing. If you're around people that are doing really cool things, you're going to start doing those things as well. So being around those people. The other one is we get to start working on skills that we just keep blowing off. I don't feel like doing toes bar today. I don't feel like learning double unders today or working on them. This is a check in, like I said, to force us to start working on skills. We just had a winter in house and we had a ton of people. This is their first time ever competing. And so many people's like, I've only hit that weight before once, or I've never been able to lift that weight before. And in that environment, like I was able to do a little bit more. It forces, and so many people were practicing the sled because they had never done it before. They were practicing the kettlebell thrusters because they had never done them before. And when we learn new skills, that helps us develop and grow. We start connecting neurons. We start being able to master something, and we get a lot of fulfillment out of that. Learning new skills is such an important concept, especially as we start aging. We want to test ourselves and we want to expand and we want to grow, and learning new skills is a great way to do that. Right? This is another way to get outside your comfort zone. We are the type of people that do hard things. And when you do hard things, when you get outside your comfort zone, again, that is when we grow. That is when we become more. That's when we level up. Staying where you're comfortable is not how we grow. So, with that being said, you're going to say, but I'm not ready. And you're right, you're not ready. But that's the point. It doesn't matter where you were in life. You weren't ready to start middle school. You weren't ready to start high school. You weren't ready to start college. You weren't ready to start your first job. You weren't ready to have a kid. You weren't ready to be a husband or wife. That you weren't ready for any of those things, but you did it anyway, and you got better from it. You weren't ready, and we grew out of that. And that's what we want to do. Yes, you're not ready, and that's the point. That's why we do these things. We are the type of people who do hard things, and so can you. Let's do it. Cheers.